Good morning, friends and fellow traders. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options, and this is the morning market preparation video for May 11th, 2018. It's Friday. We made it through a great week of trading. 6 days up here in the market, everything looking good. Yesterday we had a little bit of a concern that we wanted to pay attention to with that CPI number. The number ended up coming in weaker than expected, which was great for the market. That allowed the market to power higher without concern of additional interest rate increases this year. So beautiful day yesterday to see those bulls follow through after breaking above the 50-day moving average here on the diamonds and the spiders. Looks like I'm on. There we go. So we're looking really good here. Now this morning, we're looking at the futures showing just a little bit of bullishness this morning, wanting to follow through and try to print 7 days of wins. But I want to caution you on chasing. Be really careful, as we approach price resistance here. And we have several layers of price resistance that we have to worry about here in the diamonds. First, we have this price resistance right across here. Now that price resistance isn't as strong as the price resistance that is just above, and that is that 250 mark, or the 25,000 mark on the Dow. That has been kind of a psychological barrier here for the market for a little while. And if we can get back above that, that would be probably a huge feather in the market's hat here, with the bulls having enough strength to get back above there. But one of the things we want to be careful of doing is chasing into major resistance areas. So we have a significant level of resistance here in the Dow. Be careful. 7 days up would not be at all a surprise as we head into the weekend to see a little profit taking come into play. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Just 7 days up and a little bit of profit taking as those traders, pack away those gains ahead of the weekend. So a pullback toward this 50-day moving average would actually be very healthy for the market. So let's kind of keep an eye on that as we plan for next week. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY breaking through this upper resistance band right here. Breaking through there yesterday, holding above that 50-day moving average. We're looking really, really good here, but let's kind of keep in mind we are approaching some other resistance levels here. And once again, a little pullback would not be a big surprise. And honestly, that's what we want to see. We want to see that nice either consolidation or pullback that gives that opportunity for the market to rest a little bit and builds pressure, builds an opportunity for those bulls to step in again and push us higher. And that's what we want to see. It's normal price action, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see just ripping higher and ripping lower all the time. We want the market to kind of calm down a little bit and get into more of a normalized pattern. Let's take a look at the Qs. Qs looking really good and really strong, powering sharply higher here. 4 days now above that 50-day moving average, looking good. But we are once again approaching a pretty major resistance level between here and up here, where we have those price highs. So watch that as we approach those levels. It would not be a surprise to see some profit takers coming in at any time. So be careful to not chase in at this point. Let's take a look at IWM. IWM just being the strongest index out there, just really shown amazing strength here, considering it was the weakest index really all last year. As you can see, we are approaching. We made a run at it yesterday and pulled back from it, but we made a run here at all-time highs in the market, and just failed slightly of making that all-time high. And closing just below that. So another push, and we could see IWM break out. Personally, if I were king for a day and could choose, which obviously I don't get to do that, and I have no clue as to what the market will actually do. I would like to see a little bit of a consolidation here, or a light pullback to build energy to be able to pop through there. That would be what I would love to see. But again, nobody ever called me and asked me what my opinion was. So for some reason, the SEC and the CBOE, and they've just never done that. So we can expect anything to happen in here, but that would be my preferred. It's just a little bit of rest, a little bit of calming, and then building that next level of support that we can rally from. Let's take a look at the VIX here. The VIX got that nice little pullback. We're starting to see, as I mentioned earlier this week, we really wanted to see a little bit of calming in the volatility, and that's what we've seen, just pulling back. Breaking below the 200-day moving average now is a very good thing. And you can see this longer downtrend that's going on has been, whoops, I just messed that up. This longer downtrend that we have seen here in the VIX is something that we could possibly test now as a potential support. So breaking below that 200-day moving average, kind of committing to that downside move has been a great thing for the market. Seeing some of that volatility drop out, and a little more confidence for traders to be able to step forward and take some risk. If we take a look at T21.22, T21.22 is the 4-week new high, new low ratio, and I always look at it on a simple line chart like this, and you can see we are approaching that bearish reversal zone. This is a very consistent indicator. Now, does it tell you exactly the day it's going to turn or the minute or time it's going to turn? Not even close. But what it does do is it warns you when you're up in a range where you could see a little bit of profit taking, a little bit of pullback. It doesn't necessarily mean that the market sinks very much either. It could mean that we're just going to consolidate for a little bit and this relaxes slightly. So doesn't mean that we're going to fall off a cliff by rallying up into here by any means, but it does help in just letting us know that, hey, we may be reaching toward the end of this run, and a little rest may be in order for the market, or a little pullback. So nothing bad here at all. Pretty common trading. Let's take a quick look at the economic calendar today. Economic calendar today, we have Fed speaker here first thing this morning at 8:30, and also import-export prices. They're looking for those imports and exports to increase just slightly today, so that's where the consensus is running, and the consumer sentiment is expected to tick up a little bit higher. That's they're expecting, I think consensus is a 99 print, so that's normally running between 0 and 100. So 99 is really strong for consumer confidence and continues to remain strong. And then we have the Baker Hughes rig count, which would not be expected to move the market at all. On the earnings calendar, we have a major drop in earnings today. Only had about 45 companies reporting earnings today, and they're coming in this morning already. And we're going to see next week a couple big days, Monday and Tuesday. Monday we have about 200, well, just over 150 companies reporting. And on Tuesday, at least right now, that's what the calendar is showing. And on Tuesday, just over 200 companies reporting. But then we drop off significantly as we kind of wind down the second quarter earnings. So that is another reason where we could see the market kind of lose its catalyst here a little bit. And we could tend to wander just a little bit or relax and pull back. So keep that in mind. We may be losing some of those volatility events that really drive the market up or down. So keep that in mind. Hey, I want to wish everyone a fantastic weekend. This has just been a great week. You know, I'm one of those people that, as we head into the weekend, when I have these kind of great profits, I look to take profits. And members saw me yesterday take a profit. As the market was powering higher, I was taking a profit that, honestly, is as large or larger than what a lot of people work all month to achieve. Just phenomenal results this week with lots of good positive trades. And, you know, we want to take advantage of that and do our job as a trader and make money. Don't allow greed to prevent you from taking that profit. So everyone, have a fantastic day. Enjoy Friday. You know, let's enjoy the lifestyle of a trader. Let's take some time off if we've had those profits and can bank some of those gains. And I want to wish you all a fantastic weekend. Everyone, take care of yourself. And if this is the first time you've seen this video, please do me a favor, click that subscribe button on YouTube, follow me button on Facebook, click those thumbs up buttons and drop a comment if you feel the video is worthy. And also, if you don't mind, feel free to share this video with any friends and family that you might think could benefit. Everyone, have an awesome weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you back here bright and early Monday morning. Take care now.